heading down in here. The ground's kind of wet. It's been raining. Rained all day yesterday. I'm gonna give it a go. Try to find a few things. Oh, that big rock. Look at that big piece of concrete that fell from the off to try to pry it out of there. Man, I'm glad that didn't fall on me. Look at that. Whew, that would have crushed my legs. I'll get back on my first find if I have any later. Man, that would have been lights out. Look at that rock. That's a 400 pounder, I would say. Yeah, it's 400 pounds. It's a piece of concrete with big rocks in it. Man, there's a Mountain Dew right there, an old hillbilly one from the cave-in. It's all roached. It'll tickle your innards. I'll get back. That's a big rock. Yeah, I just raked out something good. Let me get my gloves off for this one. I saw it roll. It's an aqua blue base with that milky white swirl marble. It's right here. Look at this. This looks awful nice. Oh man. Oh man. Wow. Let's see what we got here. I'll wipe it off more, but man. It's like a slag. Let me wipe it off here in my shirt. I can move that. I'll have to bring a spud bar to move that. I can get it rocking, but I can't roll it. It's too heavy. But down in this way is where I found that acro patch marble in my last video, and that handmade came out of there. Wow. I think this is a handmade. I think this is a Christensen agate slag marble. And I think that right there is the Pownell mark, the pinch mark. That's just amazing. That white's like porcelain. It's really opaque. Man, that's nice. That's a day maker for me for that frame I'm working on. Look at that pattern on that. It's got that all through it. Oh, right. I'm pretty sure that's a handmade slag. Later. Alright, this is a nice bottle. Trio Delicious Refreshing Beverages, and it's got like diamonds embossed on the bottle. And it's a Wheeling bottle. Wheeling, West Virginia. Look how perfect that is. Bottled by Trio Beverages Company, Wheeling, West Virginia. We'll take this. That's like the third harmonica reed I pulled out of that hole. I threw one in my bag and the other one was broke. But there's stuff in here. I got a lot of digging to do. This rock screwed me up, but I'll get this stuff caved down. We'll see what else we can get. Hopefully I can find more marbles like that last blue and white one. That's a dandy. Later. I've done all this digging. This is only the second marble I've seen, but there's sets of nice ones in here that hopefully this is a good one back in there. See the type of bottles I'm finding with the marbles. You can't be digging in 1890s trash and be finding nice marbles. Well, it's an alley agate, but it's got some melt to it. Hold on and I'll show it to you. You know, that's an older good marble, but you can see it's flattened. It's been in a fire in the dump where they burn it. But I'm on the right track. That's the kind of marbles I'm looking for. I got my third marble. It looks pretty nice. It looks like a vitro. It's right here. Oh yeah, it's one of them baby blue ones. I found some straight above me, up there about 25 yards. This is nice. I mean, it was deep. You can see I'm sitting on this rock that fell from right here. And I'm going down in this way. Yeah, that's a beauty. Look at that pattern on it. It's got like that V. That's nice. It's a pretty one. It's a vitro agate. I'll get back on my next one later. You know, this stuff was back in that wall. It's a bunch of sheet metal. It was really hindering me. Now I got it out. Look at that. See if there's any marbles in this stuff. Old bricks. That's an old one there. Now, I'll get back. I'm gonna get up and rake all this stuff out. A few rakes in behind that sheet metal, and man, do you see this? It's another one of them blue and white swirls like the first one I found, and man, these are nice marbles. Look at this. These are probably Christensen agates. Look at this. Oh, fakes. Every marble back in here is nice. There's none of that Marble King trash. The orange and blue cat eyes and the blue and white patches, them marbles aren't worth that much. They're like 10 centers. This one is not. Let's see what we got here. It feels, me rubbing it here, there's no chips in it or nothing. Like, oh man. Folks, these marbles are amazing. I think these are Christensen agate slags. These are old good marbles. And this is about like that Ponnold one I found. Oh, these are nice marbles. The ones I got so far, it's just a day maker. It's just worth the whole trip up here for these, for that frame to put in the middle. I'll show you the frame at the end. Man, these are beautiful. Wow. Lay that. Look how loose. The soil's just a little damp, but it rained steadily all day yesterday. And I'm just on a hill like this. That's why that thing fell. That's why I was worried about it. It drained so fast that I gave it like, I'd say it stopped raining for like 11 to 12 hours. And I gave it that long to dry out. And it's dried out already. And I'm finding back on smoker marbles. That's why I choose these places. That's why all those ACL bottles are in such good shape. You get on flat, compacted ground, and when it rains, the water lays right down on the base clay and saturates the stuff. And that's why my bottles clean up so good too. It's because I'm on the side of a hill like this. There's danger involved. You can see if that rock would have fell on my legs, it would have broke a femur. It just would have. It was big enough that, but if you're just careful, you can find stuff like this too. Later. See my first Coke bottle coming out in a while, and this is an embossed one. Coca-Cola is probably Sistersville, West Virginia. It is. It's a real small town, Sistersville, West Virginia. That's a nice bottle. We'll take it. I'll get back on my next one. Yeah, I just raked out a cool find. I have some of these, but these are pretty unique insulators. Look at this. It's another ceramic one, and it's absolutely perfect. They're glazed crockery. That's beautiful. It's off a telephone pole. That's awesome. I have this exact one and different sizes of it, but this one's really got a nice color to it. It's really nice. I'll get back later. Alright, up in there's where I was digging, and I'm getting it undercut. I'm gonna have to start going this way. You can see there's a big clay cap here. It's wet and it's heavy. Those might be all the finds. If I can get this cleared out and find a few more things, I'll put them in this video, but make sure you subscribe, because I think all the marbles, they were going this way. So if I go up this way and go up this hill right to where I was digging before and found all that big Bennington and all them real nice marbles, that bird's right up above me. I'm right over a lip. This is where the most trash will be. There has to be more of these blue slags back in here and other colored ones. There's going to be some good stuff in here. So if you like this kind of stuff, subscribe, and I'll get back in a day or two. Once I get, it's going to take a day to dig this out, the rest of this day here, to get it to where it's prime for digging. Look at this. Just looks like a normal spoon. I wiped it because I thought it was one of them military ones. But I flip it over and wipe it. Look at this. It says Byers on it. B-Y-E-R-S. That's a last name around here. It's a spoon. I think it's just plate or stainless. I can't tell if it says what it says. Alright, I'm hitting marbles over in here. I just found that spoon. You see, I'm going back in here. I'm gonna cut this down and try to meet right into that hole, and then it'll be a widened out hole. This is how I do it. I go under, then remove all this little island in between here, and I'll have that this all opened up, and I'll be able to walk in here and rake. But I got another marble right in here, and I saw it flash. It looks like a vitro. You see it? It's right here. It's a vitro. Let me wipe it here on my shirt. I'll get right back to you later. Well, that's pretty beautiful. That orange patch on there with that circle of white with the grape, and then there's another patch. All that staining there is just rust staining. That's a pretty marble. I don't think I have one with this color pattern. A vitro. This is a vitro agate. I'll get back. I'm gonna try to find a few more things. I'm really starting to get ate up by mosquitoes. I got a late start on it. My mom had to meet my daughter and do stuff, and I had to sit with my dad, and it's later, way later in the day. But every marble in here has been a keeper. The only one that wasn't was the alley, and it would have been if it wasn't melted. So there's nice, all the marbles are nice in here. I don't know, but I think I just got something awesome. That's a skull figurine. Look at that. No way. It's a little skull on a pedestal. Look at that. It's like a figurine. Let me wipe it off. Well, that's a day maker for that to be perfect. That's a book. See the lines in the pages? And then it comes around. And I think it says something on the book, but there's rust staining. I'll have to soak it and clean all this off. But it's ceramic, and it's a little figurine. It's a skull sitting on a book. How awesome is that? Man, I still like these blue slag marbles better, but this is right up my alley. I'll put this right in my collection. I can't believe that's whole. It's real thin ceramic. That is just amazing. That is amazing. See, there's some weird bottles coming out. That's older. That's probably a shoe polish. But man, I'm doing all right. I got an insulator, a Coke bottle. That's kind of a cool thing. It's a personalized spoon. Some nice marbles. I'm getting the whole look. I don't have much to take out here, so I'll work on that. I'm raking rocks out. That rock right there just come out. Man, that's an awesome find. Later. I've been going for about 10 minutes. I've been pulling bricks and stuff out. You can see there's rocks. It's real going slow going. There's a big rock, cinder block right there. But do you see it? Right here. This looks pretty good. Oh, it's an alley swirl. It's beautiful. So these are the kind of marbles I'm looking for, folks. Not so much them marble kings. I'll take any marbles. But you know, how many cat eyes can you find? This feels pretty nice. Oh man. That is pretty nice. Look at that real unique pattern on it. That's beautiful. All of that'll clean up all them rust. That's just rust staining right there. Right there, that from like a can that's rusted in the ground. Oh, that's nice. It's it's aqua swirl. Later. Finding a lot more marbles today if it wasn't for this right here. Oh, all these big rocks. This is a rock here. You know, I guess it is concrete with rocks in it. Oh. But see, there's real nice lease. Look at these lease layers behind that stuff. It's just, look at that. I'm gonna see the marbles right now. I'll get back if I see any. I'm gonna open this up a little bit more, and then I'm just gonna go. Come back when I'm fresh. I'm kind of tired today. I don't see any right there. I'll get at it. And if I see, I'll try to find one more, and then I'm gonna leave. I'm expecting this. Look at this cool little bottle. That's kind of old and it's embossed. Let's see what it says. It's gin. H&A Gilly. H&A-G-I-L-L-E-Y Ltd. G-I-N right there. Huh. It's got a 10 on the bottom. That's very cool. H&A Gilly. That's a little cool embossed bottle. Man, I'm doing good, folks. I was just coming up mostly to try to get that big rock out. When I got here, it was laying there. See, there's older stuff back in here. There's a piece of a big crock. That's not older, but it's 60 years old anyway. Maybe 70. There's a old shell, base of a mason. So, but I like that. Man. That skull, now that, the insulator, and I got marbles is what I'm looking for, but man, later. A few more rakes later, that's probably a Tootsie toy. All 4 wheels are on it, but there's just enough corrosion. You can see to the roof there that it's ruined. I can't restore it. Yeah, see, it's, the whole roof's gone. That stinks. That would have been a nice find. Yeah, I just raked this out. That's hard to believe that's whole. It's a little vase. And it's nice color. You know, that's worth $4 or $5 anyway. I'm gonna take it. My mom might want that. Clean it up for her. It's real pretty glass. Look at that. Wow. Man, it's thin. It's hard to believe that that's whole. It's got a bunch of rust staining on it. But that looks like it's gonna come off easily. That's a good find. Alright, I said one more and I'm gonna leave. You see the marble down there? Let me get my glove off and I'll hold the camera there. It's easier for me to wipe them off with my glove off. Alright, you see it? It's right here. It's another one of them beautiful red ones. It'll look good in that frame, and I will show you the frame at the end and then Squirrel Man after that. I'm gonna get pictures of this stuff. I'm just filthy. It's real nice. It's real red with that orange in it. It's kind of got a burst pattern across it. It's smaller than average too. It's got clear base to it. It's multiple colors. It's really pretty. It's nice. I always say I'm gonna go, but you can see up there I got this bridged under, so now I can knock this down easy. I can probably stand on it and it'll fall and shovel it out. But while I was doing that, I got an awesome looking 2-color cat eye. Look at this. Hold on, let me wipe it off. That looks amazing. Hold on. Yeah, that's awesome. Orange and yellow 2-color cat eye. Wet mint condition, really beautiful, an excellent find. That's really nice. For right at the end of the trip, wow. Look at it. That's a smoker. I love these. They're beautiful. Yeah, I told you I'd show you this real quick. This frame's filled now. All in this month of August. Halfway through the month, I filled this whole frame. Digging. Just sticking with it. There's them blue ones. There's the melted Ponel. Some of these big alley shooters. This might be a Vitre. This marble right here is awesome. There's some dandies in there. There's that Vitre from that purple and yellow one. There's just lots of nice ones. Lots of bumblebees. There's Marble King, Alley, Acro, Christensen, Agate, Marble King. There's a couple peltier Peerless patches. There's some Pee-wees up there that are probably Marble King. But there's lots of nice ones. We did it. Another nice frame for the collection. There you go. I hope you enjoyed. I'll get back on the next one. Well, here he comes. The madman. Tell him you had to go in your cage for a time out because you've been being bad. You're all worked up today. What? You talking? You gonna talk? You're a maniac. You know that. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll go back there maybe tomorrow. I don't know what I'll be doing. Arrowhead hunting something, metal detecting, going to the dump. What? What is this? You getting all aggravated? What the heck's going on here? I put stuff in here for you to eat. Want some of this? Want some of that? Alright, I told you I'd show him in the dump, so here he is, the squirrel maniac. Tell him you're a maniac. You're nuts. Maybe I think I'm going to take his cage outside and let him get some fresh air. I wish I could let him go, but the life expectancy of a squirrel in the wild is only 1 year, 12 months. You can look it up. And then there's eagles and all kinds of coyotes here, and he would get eat. So he's running down on the floor. Oh, let me get him here. You're a maniac, buddy. Look at what I got to deal with, folks. A squirrel maniac. So I can't really let him go because he'll just get. He wouldn't last a day, I don't think. I've had him since his eyes were shut, and he thinks I'm his dad. You think I'm your dad? You're a dandy, that's for sure. Well, anyway, thanks for watching, folks. I'll get back out probably tomorrow. So expect another video soon. Make sure you subscribe. Later.